So we've got a new addition to go on the canopy. It's in this box over here. It's a Dunn and Watson, I think they call them the tilt fridge slide. You pull them out and then they tilt forward. Today I'm going to put it together and install it in the canopy. See how it goes with the Waco, oh not the Waco, sorry, the Dometic CFX 95 on it. Now that I've unpacked all the fridge slide from the box, I'm just going to go through the parts that I've got. So I've got the outer frame, I've got the drawer slides which I've extended ready to attach to the outer frame, and then also the inner frame. These are the tilting arms, so that's what it tilts off of, and then that there is the gas struts for the tilting arms, and then obviously nuts and bolts and all the stuff needing to bolt it all together. Tools required is an Allen key set and a spanner set. Now these are the nuts and bolts for the drill runners. You put the bolt in from the inside of the slide, not the outside. Just like so. Mix angles up as well. Oh, the other thing is you got these holes here, so you can actually access inside of that runner, because these ones don't attach because they're the heavy duty drawer slides. Now that we've bolted both sides of the outer tray to the drawer slides, I've put the inner tray in position. I'm going to bolt the drawer slides to the inner tray. Now with the back two, I'll be using the access hole here to be able to access the bolt holes which are on the inside. Now that I've put the inner and outer tray together with the runners, the next step is the arms, the left and the right. To do this, all we have is one nut and one bolt and the spacer that goes in between there to give adequate room for it to rotate and to wear on this. And to do that, you can obviously see there's room there for the bolt to go through, and there's clearance for the runner. Now the last step of assembling the fridge slide together is bolting the gas struts onto the outer arms and the outer tray for it to be able to rotate forward. Due to the rain that's just come in, I've had to have a quick camera and location change due to everything getting wet. Now this last part of putting the gas struts on should be nice and easy due to the fact they have a ball and they just clip straight on here. So I'll bring the camera in so it's easy to see. Put this side on first. I'll do this one-handed. There you go. Just like. For anyone that was wondering what size spanners and Allen keys we needed, 8mm for the tiny little nuts for the trays going onto the draw runners. 13, I'm pretty certain, was for the arms being bolted onto the outside tray with the spacer. 12mm for the gas struts. It was 3mm Allen key for the tiny little bolts, and a 5mm Allen key for the spacer bolt. Now to get clearance for my fridge slide from my canopy lip, I've got this 40x40 alley tubing, and I'm going to cut down a 500 bolt together, which I'll then bolt to the floor of the canopy, and the fridge slide will bolt to that. So next step is using these nut rivets and riveting them into the base. They expand by using the nut riveter, and you use them to bolt what I'm going to use to bolt these into the base of the canopy. So you just screw that onto the end of that and then expand it, which you'll see now anyway. Next step is to bolt these into the canopy while using stainless steel bolts into the rib nuts. Put these two bolts in, ready to go. Now the next step is pretty much just in marking out which holes. Probably more than likely this one and this one I'm going to enlarge and put a riv nut in this piece of alley to then mount the fridge slide to my bracket, and then pretty much done by ripping off the plastic. Now that I've marked out the holes ready to be drilled out, I'll get on this. And then we can mount, I'll drill out the fridge slide as well, and we're good to bolt it in. Now the next step is to drill these two holes out here on each side of the arms, and then should be good to, other than ripping this off, good to bolt in. Just the 15th time I've had to stop because of rain. Don't really want to get drenched. Got one bolt left to put in by hand, and then just got to tighten them up. finally finished putting in the Dunn and Watson fridge slide in my canopy with putting my Dometic fridge on it and plugging that in and getting it all strapped down. I think it's a pretty good looking unit. It seems to work pretty good functionally, other than the gas struts. The gas struts are a bit weak for my liking. The whole fridge kind of just falls down and I have to lift it all the way back up. It's not really assisting me. But other than that, I think it's a good looking fridge. It's pretty much just time to test it now. Hit a few corrugated roads and see how the rib nuts and my side of the build holds up. But I'll just quickly show you how the fridge falls down. Alright, I'm guessing this is meant to be a pretty slow and controlled thing, but with this, I'm just kind of goes whack, and then we're lifting it up. It's the same thing. I've got to do all the lifting. So, and with it being a pretty high car, I'm lifting up to here, which is kind of annoying. And obviously the gas struts should be assisting me anyway. So that's the next thing, is trying to get some heavier duty or just stronger gas struts to fit in here. But other than that, I think it looks good. It should suit my canopy quite well, because I couldn't do a drop down fridge slide because of the length with my drawers and my battery on the other side. So it'd be interesting to see how this goes. And then next step will be just building a pull-out kitchen and pantry in here. Don't know how I'm gonna do that yet with this small amount of space, whether they fold down and the pantry stays upright, or just a slide out kitchen. I have to put my gas cooker on and then the pantry comes out as well. So that's the next step of fitting out this canopy.